Ciao a tutti and welcome to another Italian lesson. Today I'm gonna tell you how to say the article the in Italian. But before we start, if you don't know who I am, my name is Ambra and I want to teach you how to speak Italian. So please subscribe for a new Italian lesson every week. Today we are gonna look at the article the and the different ways you can translate it. So are you ready? Let's go! So when you want to say the article the in Italian, things can get a little bit more complex. And that's because there are different ways you can translate this word. In Italian, in fact, the article that you choose depends on the gender of the noun, and also if this is on the singular or plural form. In this lesson, we'll see first the masculine articles that are a little bit more complex, and then we'll look at the feminine ones, which are pretty straightforward. Make sure that you stay until the end, as you'll have the chance to practice what you've learned. Okay, let's start with the masculine articles in Italian. When you find the masculine word, you have two ways to say the on the singular form, il or lo. But how do you know which is the one that you should use? The easiest way is to look at the first letter of that word, and that will tell you the correct article to put in front of it. Let's look at this rule a little bit more in detail. So if the noun starts with a vowel, it will always get the article lo. However, it will lose the o to get an apostrophe in its place. Hence it becomes l. Let's see an example. The Italian word for year, anno, is masculine and begins with a vowel. Then its article should be lo, but in front of a vowel becomes l. L'anno. So remember, every time you see a masculine noun that begins with a vowel, its article is l. L'anno. Okay, that was pretty easy, but what if the word starts with a consonant? Should you use il or lo? Let's find it out. If the noun begins with a consonant, then you have two options. In most cases, you use the article il, except in some situations where you use lo instead. These are when the word starts with one of the following letters: S plus a consonant, GN, Z, Y, PS, PN. The good news is that there are not many Italian words beginning with the letters GN, Z, Y, PS or PN. So basically you mainly need to focus on the first category, which includes the nouns starting with an S followed by a consonant. Let's see now some examples. These words all start with a consonant, so you use the article il in front of them. Il cane, that means the dog, il letto, which is the bed, and il libro, that is the Italian word for book. Il cane, il letto, il libro. These other nouns instead need the article lo because they fall in the categories we've seen before. Lo sport, that's the same in English, lo zio, which is the uncle, and lo yogurt, that is also the same as the English word. Lo sport, lo zio, lo yogurt. Okay, we've seen the masculine articles on the singular form, but how do you say them when talking at the plural? It's pretty simple and there are no exceptions. On the plural, il becomes i, and lo or l become gli. I, gli. Here you are the same words we've seen before, but on the plural form. Il cane becomes i cani, l'anno is gli anni, and lo sport on the plural is gli sport. I cani, gli anni, gli sport. Note that I'm not gonna cover the plural of Italian words in this lesson, because I want to keep it simple. It will be the topic of one of my next lessons, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. Let's move on now to the feminine articles in Italian. They are very easy, so we've done already the hard part. You only have two options when the noun is feminine. If it starts with a consonant, you use la, otherwise you say l when the word begins with a vowel. It's simple as that. Here you are some examples. La sedia, that means the chair, la penna, which is the pen, and la mela, that is the Italian word for apple. These nouns all begin with a consonant, so the article that we use is la. La sedia, la penna, la mela. However, if the word starts with a vowel, la becomes l. L'aquila, which is the eagle, l'insalata, that means salad, and l'ora, which is the time. L'aquila, l'insalata, l'ora. Finally, let's move on to the plural form. La and l both becomes le. In other words, all feminine nouns on the plural will have the article le in front of them. It doesn't matter if they start with a consonant or a vowel. So these are the same words we've seen before, but on the plural. You see that they all get the article le. Le aquile, le sedie, le penne. Le aquile, le sedie, le penne. Okay, and now it's your turn. Grab a piece of paper because I'm gonna show you a list of words and you'll need to guess the article. Ready? Let's go. To make it a bit easier, let's start with the masculine gender. On the left, you have the word on the singular, and on the right, the plural. You need to pick the right article for both of them. In the meantime, I'll read it for you. Sogno, sogni, which means a dream. Squalo, squali, that is the shark. Tavolo, tavoli, that means the table. Albero, alberi, is the Italian word for tree. You can pause the video if you need more time. Let's move to the feminine articles. The first word is arancia, arance, that means orange. Porta, porte, which is the door. Idea, idee, that is the same as in English, idea. And finally, bimba, bimbe, that means a little girl. Okay, ready to check? Here you are the correct answers. I'll read them while you check. Il sogno, i sogni. Lo squalo, gli squali. Il tavolo, i tavoli. L'albero, gli alberi. L'arancia, le arance. La porta, le porte. L'idea, le idee. La bimba, le bimbe. Okay, it was a pretty complex lesson, so I tried to summarize the key points. If you see a word starting with a vowel, you always use the article l, regardless of its gender. If the noun instead begins with a consonant, then you use la if it's feminine, or il if it's masculine, unless the first letter is one of the following: S plus a consonant, Z, Y, GN, PS, PN. In these cases, you need to use the article lo instead of il. Then the plural is very easy. All feminine words will have the article le, while if the noun is masculine, then you use gli if it begins with a vowel, an S followed by a consonant, or with the letters Z, Y, GN, PS, or PN. In all the other cases, you use the article I. That was all for today. Thanks so much for watching. Please let me know if you liked this video, and if you have any questions, leave in the comment below. Don't forget to subscribe for a new Italian lesson every week. And also remember that you can watch one of my previous lessons on the word gender in Italian, so you can fully understand what we've seen today. See you next week. Ciao ciao!